This tip involves constructing a validation list that's dependent upon the value in another cell. In other words, a conditional validation list. This is going to involve several steps, but you can follow along. It's really not that difficult. I'm going to select this region of data that contains the car manufacturer and the model of the car below the car manufacturer. I'm then going to go to the Formulas tab, and in the Define Names group, left-click Create from Selection. And what we want to do is create named ranges on the basis of the value that's in the top row, not the left column. So I'm going to clear that box that says left column and left-click OK. We've now created named ranges that are associated with each one of the 7 car manufacturers I have listed in this region. The next thing we're going to do is select the cells adjacent to the list of the car manufacturers. And I'm going to then go to Data, Data Validation, and Data Tools, and we're going to build a list that's going to use an indirect reference function that references the cell to the left. I'm going to have to press F4 3 times to get rid of that absolute reference. Otherwise, all the cells I have selected are going to point to Acura as the manufacturer, and that's not going to give me the result I'm after. So I'm going to left-click OK, and I've constructed a validation rule in each one of these cells so that Acura, which is the value to the left, displays for me in this cell valid entries that have to do with the models that are made by Acura. When I go down a cell, I now get valid entries that are associated with the models that are made by BMW. Now, we have a lot of blank fields below the valid selections, and we can get rid of those fields. I'm going to escape out of that and select this region again. So we have already created our named ranges. I can now go to the Home tab, find and select, go to Special, Blanks, and select all the blank cells. I can now right-click one of those areas and delete all of those cells and shift the cells up. So now when I go back to the validation list, let's say for Acura, I only have the 3 models displayed. I don't have all those extra fields in BMW or any of the other car models for that matter, because we just deleted the cells. And when we did that, we reduced the size of the name ranges down to just include the models.